Okay, we're about a minute 10 before the first real race today. Saturday, that's 1 minute. Saturday, November 18. And boats are set up early this time. Note to all the people luffing along on starboard. A few still settling into their final approach. The line looks plenty long. Look at the room down here at the pin with 45 seconds to go for Ika. And the next boat, I wonder if the next boat will turn. No, they're going to just stay where they are, I believe. And the black boat will tack in here as well. Lots of spacing for each boat. Ika's shown a little inexperience today. However, they're in a nice setup here, and they could nail this if they need to get a little higher and then trim instead of just continuing to plod along for that pin. Meanwhile, good spacing generally everywhere, except maybe right at the community boat, and there's also a little pocket there. But with just a few seconds to go, Ika should now be trimmed in. She's burned too much of her hole too early. But I think she's going to be okay, but no main at all.
158, Blue Jay, over.
Blue Jay is
158, Blue Jay.
Blue Jay at the committee boat was the only boat over. Everybody else looking pretty good, but Ika just burned too much of their hole. They were just going too fast. They needed to head up at 25 seconds to slow the boat down, rather than continuing to close reach at half speed. So I think the line was pretty square. The boat's off the pin. The black boat is looking particularly good. The boat that started next to Ika was stalled by Ika. They were also early. 58's real late, not sure why. Here's Dave Bryan and the green boat looking good, but so is Santuza with Mike Cannon looking very good. In fact, they may have been the boat that took the start, although the black boat at the other end also looked very good at the start. Fred Baker and DeCapo, the main's luffing a little bit there, so is the jib, but they do have a looser jib luff tension now, so it's just a little bit of a header they hit. They could probably trim that main in a little more, or travel her up, or a little bit of each. There's about 4 boats that are separated back behind the fleet. Wow, it's almost windy. The boats that start left looking lifted a little bit. The fleet is thinning out. Some boats are having to tack to port, such as Bob Perry is coming at us here in the tan boat. They're going to dip Fred Baker and get a little right leverage on everybody. So although they had to bob and weave and dip out of here, they're still going to be in the hunt for the top, anywhere really in the top 10, a little righty in there. Oh, but Fred tacked on him. Maybe a good move on Fred's part. Make sure he doesn't get over to where there's a lot of traffic coming out of the left. So this is a really close race. The front row has now been reduced to about 6 boats, maybe 7 or 8 if you include row 1A. And that's between 6 and 8 boats that are going to be coming into the weather mark, almost all at the same time. So, given that we're going to have a crowded winter mark rounding, what do? Maybe if you are one of the first boats to tack to starboard, unless you're leading the race, you target overstand by a little bit so that people don't come in and foul you. It's not good to be fouled. And we got, like I said, we got a lot of boats here. Look at this port tack lineup here. Of all 8 boats, some are a little bit back, but this is going to be a close race. I'd say Dave Bryant in the green boat is probably taken over from Mike Cannon, but the black boat, Warp Drive, also looking good here. Although Warp Drive is disadvantaged because they're going to be one of the trailers on port. They're not going to have Dave Bryant, who tacks for the mark. And he tacked, I think he's laying, although there's a little bit of current coming out. But he's got a little bit of a lead here, and will be clean around in first, even though he has to pinch a little bit. Let's get a little closer. I want to see boats tacking at it tomorrow. No, he didn't quite lay it. They're shooting now. Does he go beyond head to wind? Most of the jib is on the starboard side of the mast, so I would say he did go beyond head to wind, but there was no one to foul. So although he makes it around clean, his lead went from 2 boat lengths to only 1. As the black boat does indeed sneak around in second, but coming in on port. Main went out too far, no jib out. People are letting their mains out too much on this offset leg. Oh, it's not that big a deal. What a close race, though. This is cool. We'll see who gets the shoot up first down there. Meanwhile, we have more. Oh, here's the first foul. These boats are going to be here a while. See, this boat wants to overstand and go around them. So there's definitely some traffic. Frank McNamara is one of the boats that's in trouble, along with 587. Not sure who that is. Ika, after the disaster start, now has 5 boats. Blue Jay was over early. They now have 3 boats. There's some spinning going on here, 558. Or 587, I mean. A lot of traffic in here. Ika needs to get the spinnaker up and pull away from these guys. But they need to head up a little bit. They're too close to the blue boat.
Catch whether it was once or twice around?
I assume it's once around. It's a modified.
In that case, we should go shorten it.
Yeah, we should do that now, before they round the leeward mark. So even the back pack here is really close. This has been a great race. From a tactical challenge, and of course as a spectator here, in spectator boat 1. We can probably cut in behind these guys to get to the pin. The pin's... A teaching moment here for Brad. So Dave Bryant will win race 1 by a fair amount. Looks like Bob Perry in the 10 boat's going to come through for second. Not sure what happened to Warp Drive. It looks like they ended up with some trouble downwind. They had rounded the weather mark second, but now they're in way down in this pack underneath there somewhere. There they are. Not doing well. Bit of a righty, and they got left for that, and they might have been hurt downwind. They might have rounded the right gate. And Blue Jay, who was originally over early, had only 3 boats at the weather mark. Now it appears they have 5 boats, and if this lift holds, they're going to pick up those 2 boats as well and finish mid-fleet. So a pretty good rally for being over early for Blue Jay. Frank McNamara also trying to make a rally here after trouble at the windward mark. Ika's jib is luffing. They either need to bear off or pull the jib in, or both.